They spoke only to each other, and when they stopped talking, something else started listening. They came into the world together, silent, not a single cry. The doctor said it was peaceful, but their mother said it felt wrong. Before they could walk, they were whispering, only to each other, a language no one understood, not even their parents. They moved like mirrors. If one walked, the other followed. If one froze, the other turned to stone. There was no leader, only balance. Then came the stories, written in whispers and sealed in diaries, tales so vivid, so strange. They didn't feel imagined, they felt remembered. As teens, they didn't mean to harm, only to be noticed. A spark lit, a message hidden in the smoke, a silent signal they hoped someone would finally see. They weren't just silent, they were invisible. Teachers ignored them, neighbors avoided them, even their footsteps left no echo. They were separated to break the bond, placed in different schools, different homes. But their silence only grew louder. They made a pact. If one died, the other would finally speak. Only one could survive the silence. On the day they were moved, one leaned her head on the other's shoulder. Neither said a word. One never would again. She died with no illness, no trauma, no warning. Doctors found no cause, but her sister finally spoke. Her voice was soft, almost unsure, like opening a door she never knew existed. And when she spoke, it wasn't just for her. She wrote everything. Pages filled with memories, regrets, and shadows that still spoke to her when the room fell quiet. The story exploded. Newspapers, cameras, they called it mystery, they called it madness, but no one called it love. She spoke to schools, to doctors, to writers, but in every crowd she only searched for the one who wasn't there. She dreamed of her sister still, always the same, silent, watching, waiting in hallways that never had doors. Her writing stopped on a Tuesday, not because she had nothing left to say, because some echoes are too loud to put on paper. Sometimes she'd catch a glimpse, just in passing, a reflection not her own, a second shadow that never fully faded. No flowers, no visitors, just a stone, weather-worn, where her sister's name begins to fade, as if silence can erode marble too. Every night, before sleep, she listens, not for sounds, but for stillness, because silence is how she'll know she's close. And in that old hospital, long since shut, some say you can still hear two girls whispering in a language no one else ever learned.